Alright, and here it is, Warlord Games Blood Red Skies Mig Alley, an excellent addition to your Blood Red Skies game. I actually got this a little while ago at a significant discount, about 80%, only paid $8 for this. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. You can see the box is a bit damaged. That is the reason why I got this for 80% off. But in this set, you're going to get two F-86F Sabres, two MiG-15s, 4 advantage flying bases, and a bunch of other stuff that allow you to play during the Korean War era of aviation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. First off, you're going to get your flying bases, your advantage bases, and then the larger bases, which I think were introduced in the Airfix Blood Red Skies 2-player starter for larger planes. So actually, I think this is kind of neat. Next is your baggie of decals and cards, and we'll go ahead and take a closer look at that later. And then the baggie with all of the planes in it, we'll go ahead and take a closer look at that as well. And then lastly, you get your token card, which is everything you need for the bases, as well as all the other stuff. So, okay, we'll take a closer look at the other stuff. Alright, on to the meat and potatoes, the jets themselves, packed by Vaz, so thank you, Vaz. Okay. First off are your two MiG-15s. I'm going to go ahead and zoom this in. These are cast in metal, which was a surprise to me. I'm not familiar with the game as much as probably most of you folks, but I believe that some of the releases were actually in Warlord resin, so I was quite surprised when I saw these in metal. Go ahead and take a closer look at one. We'll need to do a little bit of cleanup. There's a little bit of flash. It is a pretty nice model. I do love metal models. They are heftier. It gives you a little bit more weight on the table. Alright. Next up are your F-86 Sabres, and we'll go ahead and zoom in on that as well. A little bit of flash. Go ahead and clean that up. Again, metal. Here's a closer look at one of the Sabres. Beautiful model. Alright, next up is the second baggie with all the decals and the cards. But first off, thank you once again, Vaz, for packing this. There's a closer look at the decal sheet. You have everything that you need to put the correct markings on your jets here. Alright, next up are the aircraft trait cards. You'll get 4 of them in the set. 2 each of Heavy Hitter and Buzzsaw. We'll go ahead and take a closer look at those. Alright. Lastly, you'll get 2 more aircraft trait cards. 1 positive, 1 negative, Rough Ride and Jet. Alright. Then you get 1 Doctrine card, which is Compression Issues. Okay. Lastly, you get 3 aircraft cards. You get the MiG-15 BIS, and then the F-86E Sabre, and then the F-86F Sabre. We'll take a closer look at each of these. We'll start with the F-86F Sabre. Then the F-86E Sabre. And then lastly the MiG-15 BIS. Alright. And there you have it. That was Blood Red Skies Mig Alley, an excellent addition to Blood Red Skies that brings the game into the jet age. I'm not very familiar with the game. However, because of this set, I'm going to start learning a little bit more about it and starting to play, and hopefully get a better understanding of how the game works. Again, I got this set on a deep discount from my local gaming store for $8, which I think is a fantastic deal. I like the planes, the jets in this set are metal. whereas I think in previous releases they would have been the Warlord resin. And the fact that you do get jet age aircraft here I think is fantastic, and hopefully that's something that Warlord will expand upon. Okay, that's it. If you like this video, go ahead and click like, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, hit the bell notification icon to get notified of any new unboxings for Blood Red Skies that come out on the channel, and then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That is the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Blood Red Skies and any other game that we cover on the channel.